case.
All parties in the matter of Cuevas versus Cacciatore, step forward.
John Cuevas is suing his former landlord, David Cacciatore, for the return of his rent and security deposit.
Do you live with him?
Yes.
Great, stand up. Tell me your last name.
McRory?
How long have you lived with Mr. Cacciatore?
Almost 3 years.
Do you smoke?
Yes.
Does Mr. Cacciatore smoke?
Yes.
Now you can sit. Mr. Cuevas, you rented a room in the house that Mr. Cacciatore shares with Miss McRory.
Yes.
You gave them $1,200 in both rent and security.
Yes, ma'am.
And you moved in on what date?
Moved in on the 21st.
Of what month?
August.
Of this year?
Yes.
Did you see the room advertised on the internet?
Yes. Craigslist.
Where had you lived previous to that?
I lived with my girlfriend, but she had to move because of the fact that her brother died of cancer. She had to move in with her mother. And I was looking for a place, and I seen that, and since I was unemployed at the time, I checked out Craigslist, and I found it said $500. And when I pulled up, it went up $100 because I guess it was close to my car, you know.
So you saw the room that they were renting?
Yes.
Did you have any other conversation with them about the room?
No, Your Honor.
You moved out on the 22nd.
The next day, yes.
Tell me why you moved out.
Well, we had an agreement on smoking outside. He said they would smoke outside.
So you were aware that they smoked?
Right.
Who did you have the conversation with about smoking outside?
With David.
That'd be me.
With him?
Yes.
Did he tell you also that his girlfriend smoked?
Yes.
And what did he tell you?
He said that they would make it accommodate for me to, you know, that they'll smoke outside from now on, which was crock-a-donkey-dust.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
So look, you haven't been psychiatrically hospitalized in the past 6 months, have you, Mr.
No,
Cuevas?
no, Your
You're
Honor.
not on any psychotropic medication, are you, Mr.
No,
Cuevas?
I'm not.
You're not receiving any disability for
No,
any
Your Honor.
psychiatric
No.
illness? You see, he doesn't look like the kind of man that would spend hours loading his stuff into his car, picking up his TV, undoing his computer, taking his clothes, taking his TV, computer, clothes, hanging them up in the closet, getting it all ready, and then the next day say, well, you know what? I would like to do this all over again. I'm going to take my clothes out of the closet, unplug the TV from the wall, schlep it out to my car, unless you told him that he, in effect, would not be bothered by your smoke. Do you understand?
I understand.
Great. Judgment for the plaintiff for the amount of $1,200. We're done.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
The plaintiff knew there was cigarette smoke in the house.
They were lighting up like chimneys.
I told him I would limit the cigarette smoke in the house, which was done.
It didn't happen.
He said, we're going to become best buds, I'm going to be your brother.
We were going to go to karaoke together, you know.
Searching for his money back.
Well, I'm going to be aware of Craigslist. That's not going to happen.
Tied.
I agree 100%. Basically, the plaintiff knew that there was cigarette smoke in the house. While we were writing up the agreement, the contract, and so forth, I was actually smoking.
No, I understand that. I've been psychiatric.